Excellent. Okay. All right. Rain. All right. Without talking too much about what happened, because I can't talk about it with it being under investigation and whatnot. How do you feel?
Disappointed.
This isn't just a moment of regret, it's a full-on reality check. When someone tells the judge they've been a disappointment, that's not just courtroom drama, that's a personal confession. It's bigger than guilt, it's growth. But here's the question, will the court see sincerity or just strategy?
In myself.
I'm trying to talk about without talking about it. So you feel disappointed about yourself.
Yep.
And why do you feel disappointed?
Because I knew I could have handled the situation a lot better than I did.
What could have you done?
Reached out to somebody.
All right. So now you're sitting, you're on a revocation hold.
PO hold may sound simple, but it carries weight. That means probation has hit the brakes. Something, maybe a dirty UA, missed appointment, or incomplete treatment, has triggered concern. No one's pulling the release lever just yet. This is the legal equivalent of, we're watching you closely.
Not a revocation hold, sorry. No.
PO hold.
PO hold.
Yep.
You're on a PO hold right now, and I just want to make sure that it's clear and that you understand that you're not going to get jail time from drug court, because that's not a drug court issue.
Right.
But you're on a hold from DOC
Yep.
until they release your hold.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure when that's going to be. Okay. So I just wanted you to know that we would have talked to you about an incident, and it affects drug court, and you need to follow the law and not react. You need to respond, stop, think, then act.
Right.
But you're not on a punishment of jail or anything from drug court. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So
White heavy check mark looking for work? White heavy check mark on paper, he's doing the work. But in recovery court, paper isn't enough. You need progress the judge can feel. And if he's showing up with clean tests and honest effort, that's more than most. But does effort erase the past? That's the tightrope he's walking.
what's going on other than being in jail?
Still staying sober.
No, I'm glad. I'm so happy about that.
I had a clean UA Monday when Dave got sick or came and see me.
Excellent. And I need to say that I'm very proud of that. You're doing a great job in making those changes in your life. So that's very positive. Prior to that, I think you were working and you may have gotten a job offer.
Yeah.
And is that something that you're going to consider?
No, that's something I'm going to do. Yeah.
Okay, you are going to do it.
It's more of a responsibility, something that I want. More of a responsibility.
And so what is that job offer?
Manager for A&W and Siren.
Excellent. And so if you accept the job and you do the job, that is a lot more responsibility.
Yeah.
It's a lot more duties, a lot more tasks. You need to show up for work every day that you're scheduled, which may be a lot of days.
Working 2 jobs in early recovery? That's not just hustle, it's a high-wire act. Stress is relapse fuel, and while employment shows stability, overworking can bury emotions that still need healing. The court's got to ask, is this man healing or hiding behind his grind?
Yeah, that's why I want it. It keeps me, it's more structure throughout the week.
Would you be on a set schedule?
Yeah, I'll be on a set schedule. And then whenever I do get out, I gotta contact the lodge, the hotel, because I got a job there too for overnights.
Oh wow.
Working the front desk and answering the phones and cleaning rooms and laundry and all that stuff.
When are you gonna sleep?
I don't know. I just have a lot of restitution and money to pay off.
You do, and I'm happy to hear that. And it's good that you're now saying you're going to be responsible and start paying that off.
Yeah.
Don't overdo yourself. Okay.
Yeah. It's only 2 days a week for now. And then as I work up, they'll offer me more hours or whatnot, and we'll see. Cause right now it'll be like Sunday, Monday. night from 11 to 7 a.m.
Okay.
So it's not going to affect me too much. Just Mondays might be a little bit harder, but I still got to do what I got to do.
So are you sleeping better?
Yeah, with my meds, trazodone helps me sleep a little bit better at night.
Okay, I know that it wasn't helping you that much before.
Yeah, it was helping me, but it was just making me more groggy in the morning. But the more...
Try taking it a little earlier?
Yeah, I've tried taking it a little earlier, and it seems to help a little bit more.
Okay.
But yeah.
And you're working on making sure that you're eating healthy meals at appropriate times?
Yeah, trying to.
Okay, that's good, because that was one thing you struggled with too.
Yeah.
Tell me a goal that you have and that you want to accomplish, just a little goal within the next 2 weeks or a month after you're released from custody.
My impulsivity.
How do you think you can work on that?
With Jess, and I know there's probably gonna be more situations where, I get upset and stuff like that. It's just more about how I handle it. I didn't really think I needed to work on it that much, but obviously I was wrong.
I'm so glad to hear that.
When a defendant says, "I didn't realize how impulsive I was," that's not just a statement, it's a breakthrough. Because most folks in this system blame everyone but themselves. Owning impulsivity, that's next level accountability. The kind that makes judges pause and consider mercy.
I'm in the predicament now because I was impulsive.
I am so glad to hear that. Rain, you have grown so much, and you are maturing and you're becoming responsible. I think that's very appropriate to work on that with Jess. And I'm sure there'll be exercises and things that you can do.
Mm.
Most importantly, breath, count to 5,
Yep.
then respond. Don't react.
Yeah. And I got to find a new sponsor too.
Oh, what happened to your sponsor?
Well, he wasn't really a recovering addict. He was just more of a bigger support person that I've had in my life for the past few years. Through when I started drug court and then up until now. So
just a life support.
Yeah.
Life sponsor.
Yeah. Somebody I can just, reach out, because he's a tow truck driver every other week. So he normally answers his phone. But I don't know, he's been a really good support whenever I call him and talk to him, and if I need somebody to hang out with, because I'm bored, and then I know when I get bored I tend to start thinking about stuff. So I reach out to him, and he's a really good support person. But I need somebody that's knows more about the drugs and alcohol part. So
I'm glad to hear that. It's good to have him in your life with all aspects. He can still help you with being sober and those things. But it's really good that you can see that you need somebody who has been through what you're going through, so they can be there to support you and to help guide you through.
Yeah.
That's really good. Is there anything else that you want to talk about today?
No.
How long have you been sober?
December 4th.
December 4th, not just a date, it's a milestone, a line in the sand. In recovery, your sober date is sacred, because every single day after it is a war against cravings, against triggers, against who you used to be, and he's held the line since then. That counts.
Today's a big day for you, I think. Why is it a big day?
Should we phasing out?
So tell me why you want to phase up.
Well, for starters, I've been in the program for a while now. But I finally got my feet under me, and I don't know, I feel like I'm progressing a lot quicker than I have been in the past, and I don't know, I'm ready for it.
Now, what have you accomplished, or what has built you up to this moment where you can phase up?
So I got a job.
You got a job?
Yeah.
Where did you get a job?
Where Rain used to work at T-Dogs.
T-Dogs.
Yep.
Moving up a phase in treatment court isn't just symbolic, it's earned. You don't get promoted for trying, you get promoted for proving. And when a client says they're ready for that next level, they're telling the judge, "I've shown discipline. Now give me more responsibility." Let's see if the court agrees.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's really good to hear. So what are you going to be doing at T-Dogs?
I'm a cook.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Do you have cooking experience?
Yeah, I've got like 8 years of cooking experience.
Excellent. So what will your work schedule be?
Right now I'm on training hours, so it's like 6 hours a day, 4 days a week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So it's a set schedule?
Yeah. Yep.
Excellent. Good.
And I'll be obviously getting more hours when I learn the menu. You know what I mean? So I think this week I'm getting trained in on the grill. I started out on prior, so.
Excellent. I'm so
learning.
glad to hear that.
Yeah, it feels really good to be working. It really does.
I bet.
Yeah.
And now you're going to be able to help support the family.
Yeah, it feels good too. Like I'm my first check, I'm gonna pay rent, so Jane doesn't have to. So that's kind of nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be working with achieving your goals and being sober, and then that's really good to hear.
Yeah, and I also got like a contract with the Senior Citizens Center in Webster for community service. I have at least 3 hours community service weekly, doing the mowing the lawns there and just handyman work around the senior center.
Ian, where did this come from?
Volunteering at a senior center unprompted? That's huge. Courts see hundreds of defendants every week who only move when ordered. But this guy, he saw a need and stepped in. That's not compliance. That's character growth. And courts pay attention when change starts from the inside.
All of a sudden now you are bearing down and you're going forward.
Yeah, it feels really good. Like when we talked last week, you're like, you wanted me to get out in the community more, and it's just, things are just good things are happening, and I'm putting that effort into making them happen.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah.
So who did you have to talk to, or who did you talk to be able to do that community service?
So my grandma's the bookkeeper for the Senior Citizen Center, so she brought it in front of the board and asked them, and yeah, they accepted me. The president's husband either passed away or is really sick. I can't remember which one, and he did all of that, so they needed somebody to come in and fill that position.
I am so proud of you. You have taken huge leaping bounds since the last drug court.
Yeah. I'm trying to put the effort that needs to be put in.
And I'm going to guess that your family is feeling it and seeing it.
Yeah. I'm pretty proud.
How's your little boy?
He's great. He's a little monster, but he's great.
And do you think he's noticing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is still kind of sad. Like every time I go to work, he's like, "Dad, it's how many sleeps is it gonna be till you come back?" And I'm like,
that moment, gut punch. When your kid's asking how many more sleeps until you come home, that's not just adorable, that's devastating. Because a child doesn't understand court dates or probation, just presence. And that absence stings. This man isn't just fighting for freedom, he's fighting for fatherhood.
So that kind of I feel bad, but like
Hurt your heart a little.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, he's starting to get. I'm coming home every night, So
Good.
Yeah.
He's starting to be able to trust that you're going to be there.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about today?
I did one good deed. I don't know. I told it like Jess and Erica this. So I was at O'Reilly's, and there was like, it was super busy, and I was in there for like a $5 part, and there was these 3 older ladies in there, and they were buying a battery for their car, and the guy said they couldn't put it in or whatever, and like they went up to the counter, and the guy brought the battery out and set it down, and she's like, "Well, are you gonna carry it out to my car for me?" And he's like, "That's not my job." I'm like, I thought he was kidding, and then she went to pick it up, and I'm like, "Ma'am, I'll carry your battery." She's like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." I carried it out and put it in her car, and she was like, "It's glad to see there's still real gentlemen out there." I was like, so that felt really good.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
So you stepped up and you helped. And
Yeah.
That made you feel good.
Yeah. They were surprised. I was like, I thought it was super rude of the guy, I thought he was kidding, but he wasn't. So.
Yeah, I thought O'Reilly's put the batteries in for you.
Yeah, he's like, "No, we can't put it in for you." And then when she asked to have it carried out, he's like, "No, that's not my job." I was like, "Wow."
Well, I'm glad you stepped up.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you are willing and you want to do more of that.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. How long have you been sober?
31 days.
Just Justin.
Did I face up?
Oh, yes, no. Nah, we'll just move on. Yes, you did. Congratulations. You get your certificate and your gas cards. And congratulations.
Thank you.
And the work that you've done in these last couple weeks, you earned that.
Thank you. Doing more.
Well, before I get to Justin, I think I was supposed to announce a sober beach party on July 11th, 3 to 7 at Sand Lake in Dresser, Wisconsin. Brats and dogs are provided. Bring a dish to share. Large beach and dock. Pets welcome. So could be fun.
Do you have more than one of them?
We can make copies.
Okay. That'd be cool. I'll take one.
Yeah, once we're done here, I'll just go get some copies and then hand them out. Come on, Justin.
I can text it to him. I have a picture.
Oh, she can fax it to you.
Text
Did
it.
you say fax? Oh, text.
Yep,
She'll
I can-
text it to you.
Oh, yeah, that works.
I'm like,
perfect.
do we even fax anymore these days? Okay, Justin, how are you doing?
Well, doing good.
You're doing well? All right, sorry, I have to try and find your sheet. So you're doing well, that's good. I have a couple questions for you. So you had to sit 48 hours in jail,
Yes, ma'am.
and I think you learned something.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you learn?
Kind of get out of that cynic mode. Quit being so cynical. Kind of, appreciate what's going on in the day a little more.
Okay. Now, when you were in jail for the 48 hours, were you able to engage in any meetings?
For AA,
For any meetings upstairs, or I guess over there now?
I missed they didn't come get me for the one on Thursday. And then I went to Bible study. What was that, Saturday morning
Okay.
with Pastor Jack.
All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I mean,
So they didn't come and get you for the AA?
they didn't come to our pod,
Okay.
so.
All right. So what have you been doing the last couple of weeks?
I got drug court paid for.
That's excellent. Good job. Paid for it. I think you paid a big chunk. And
Yes.
are you going to work the rest off in community service?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. I like to hear that. Okay. So before we get back to what you've been doing with the community service, do you know where you're going to be trying to do
Dave got me a number to Ed, and I set up an appointment to go work with him on Saturday for a few hours. And then whatever else he kind of needs help with, I'll go help him out with.
that? Excellent.
He's out there in Grantsburg. Just says he's got like yard work and stuff. So I like doing yard work and I like making things look pretty. So
And it gives you some exercise and
Yep.
gets you outside. That's good. Okay. So you're going to start that this Saturday?
yes, ma'am.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. Now, what have you been doing the last couple of weeks?
AA meetings. Been busy with the kids. Been hanging out with Liam and Bodie, and yeah, just kind
Okay.
of trucking along,
And you figured out,
The gym
Okay.
a lot. I go to the gym a lot. So mhm.
okay. What type of activities have you been doing or focusing on for your sobriety?
The AA. Tesla gave me the link where I can kind of do AA online. It's like 24/7 meetings and stuff like that. They're kind of reachable, which is nice to be able to just hop on there and just do a meeting. I got the verification for one, but I sat through a couple of them last night because they just go like back to back.
Oh, wow.
So it was, they had a really good guest speaker. So hit a good share.
I think having online meetings can be good. It helps with schedules and doing those types of things. I'd still like to see you do some in-person ones so you can relate to people of the community who are going through the same thing. I think that's very important.
I did the ones in Siren. with Reed and Bob and all them, and with the one at the park, which is always nice because you're kind of outside. And then I went to the Grantsburg meeting on Monday, which is a nice crew that I like that hospital meeting. They have a lot of good speakers there, a lot of good people. We had root beer floats, which was kind of nice.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're doing in person as well. Now, when you're in these meetings, either online or in person, are you sharing?
I share usually every time. There's a couple of times I don't, like if I don't like really relate to what's that topic's about or whatever, if I don't have anything meaningful to like put in, and
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Okay. All right. Anything else that you want to talk about or that you think? Oh, I forgot. We're now starting something that has been happening that we've previously done in drug court before the big phases, where sometimes we have a round table where we meet with the participants individually and we kind of be able to talk. We can hear from the participant individually. And so we want to do that with you, because we're going to start it and think about it with the big phases from phasing 4 to 5, and then from 5 to graduation. Okay, so we're going to have that on July 10th at noon.
okay, so the hour before.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so just be here at noon on July 10th, an hour before drug court, and then you'll be able to go in the back. We're going to go in the back, but I have court at 11:45, so you're going to need to be shown the other way in. Okay.
All of that. Okay.
The back way.
Okay.
Okay. So just think about that and anything you're going to want to share at that time. Anything else you can think of right now?
I've been feeling a lot better. A lot of supplement work for just mental health and stuff like that. Kind of had a little better of an attitude now. That little attitude adjustment was kind of nice. So
I'm glad to hear that. So with this self-reflection and doing these activities, give me one good thing that you've learned that you didn't realize before.
Like through the whole program?
Yeah, from like what you've learned from, I guess, maybe the experience of the attitude adjustment, what you've learned from the beginning of the program to now that you may not have known before.
Just trying to be more, just grateful, that I am, able to be with the kids and stuff, and I'm not, locked up. Just being grateful, and trying to find, as they say in meetings and stuff, there's always going to be, you got to get your little nuggets from meetings. There's always something good at one.
Every meeting has a nugget. That right there, that's the sound of a man who's not just attending meetings, but absorbing them. Most people sit in silence, waiting for time to pass. When someone starts mining recovery for wisdom, that's when real change starts. That's when the system sees someone worth believing in.
You just got to sit there and be open and receptive of it. So.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. All right, anything else?
No, ma'am.
All right, well, how long have you been sober?
November 4th. Well, almost 9 months.
That's good. Excellent. Good job. Okay, I think that's all for today. All right. All right. Well, then I think that's all right. Then everybody, we'll see you on July 10th, and you can go meet